Hey guys, welcome to Functional Reform. We're all about making our cars perform the best they can. In this video I'm just going to kind of go over where you can start when it comes to modifying your car, because not everybody knows where to start when they first get a car. So I'm going to help with that, give 3 good options of where to start. And I'm also going to give some helpful tips to putting in the same kind of intake I put on my car on a 370Z, because it can be kind of tricky. So when it comes to first modifying a car, if your car is like mine, and like most people when they start modifying a car, it's pretty much stock and you don't know where to start. The 3 things you can do to start when it comes to modifying a car is the intake, like I chose, coilovers, or you can even do wheels. Wheels are a bit pricey depending on what brand you get. So most people don't start with those, but you can always start with coilovers, or you can do an intake, or even if you can't do wheels, you can also do sway bars, which help with anti-roll and body roll. Now on my car I chose to do the intake on my car just because like most stock cars, when they come from factory, the OEM airbox is pretty restrictive, so you don't get good airflow into the engine. So I went with some Z1 Motorsports 370Z intakes. When most people decide to do coilovers, they usually tend to do coilovers because their stock suspension isn't the best. Mine's pretty good because it's a sports car, so I hope it has good suspension from factory. But sometimes you buy like an older car, the suspension might be shot, or just not that good because it's old, worn out, aged. So you can always start with that. Also, when people get wheels, they usually give it wider wheels, because if you look at it, even mine from factory, it has a good inch or so from the top of the fender to the inside of the wheel, or from the edge of the wheel. So you can always do wheels, but like I said, they can be pretty expensive, anywhere from $500 to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for a set. And that's not even including the tires you have to get with them. Another first you can do when it comes to modifying your car is doing sway bars. It helps with the body roll on your car. It helps keep your car planted to the ground when you're going around turns. So that way you keep their power going to the ground and it keeps your car on it. I can't really show you the sway bar. It says underneath the car, connects both front wheels together and both back wheels together. And when it comes to putting any kind of 370Z intake on your car, if it's anything like mine, it comes from the intake manifold up top all the way down to inside the front bumper down here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take off the front bumper, and when you want to do that, on my car there's push pins. You want to take the push pins off. I'm missing some because they broke, but there's some push pins up top. You want to take out this top tray too, and then on the bottom there's a bottom tray that helps with the airflow underneath the car. There's some screws along the bumper, I would say maybe about 12 or so, and then if you come over to the inside of the wheel well, there is a screw right up in here where the fender meets the bumper. You push this over to the side and you can reach that screw. Once you get the front bumper off of your car, there's these little ducts kind of things that help the airflow go into the stock OEM box right there. It helps if you take them off, because the tubing that you get for your aftermarket intake will not fit through here. This one is the right side one, or the driver's side one. It's fairly easy to get off. But for the one on the passenger side, it'll be coming right down in here. But whenever you try to remove it, and it gets stuck on that hose that leads down to the windshield wiper reservoir right there. Sorry, right here. So if you push it towards the passenger side wheel, it'll come out a bit easier. Just gotta kind of push it just a little bit, and it'll finally come out. Sorry the video is not too informative on how to actually go about changing the stock intake to an aftermarket one. I already changed it out of the stock one, the OEM from factory, with the aftermarket one. I recorded it, didn't like the way it turned out, so I changed the video just a little bit. Next video, I plan on doing sway bars for my car, because the suspension's okay, but there's a bit of a body roll when I go through turns. So I'm going to do sway bars. I want to do a in-depth video of how to do so. Go through the steps of everything, torque spec, all that fun stuff. But that'll be in the next video. If y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment. Of course, there's always things I can do better, but hope y'all enjoyed. Stay safe and drive safe, and have a good one.